Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Red Roses here. I'm back with another video for you guys, and this video is more so like a news video. I'm pretty late with this because what I'm about to reveal, which I'm pretty sure everyone probably already knows if you guys have been keeping up on the updated news about the Child's Play remake. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, first before I get into this video to talk about what news I've heard about this remake and just like pictures and everything that's been released, I want to talk about my last video. I talked a little bit about, actually no, that entire video was just about the Pet Cemetery review. So that was my last video. And I never really got into detail of, when I began the video, I really never got into detail about why I was away for so long. I told you guys I went on vacation, and just to, I don't really like to reveal too much about what I do, what I do in real life, like in everyday life, but I will just let you guys know that I went to Florida with my family. We went to Disney World and it was fun, and I relaxed and everything, and I took a load off and I had fun. So yeah, and I've gotten a few new things from there. These earrings, for instance, these right here are so freaking cute. I got them from Florida, and they're like yin and yang, but they're like if you were to connect them together, it would make like the yin and yang symbol. Yeah, they're really cute. So, and I also got this choker from there too. But at any rate, now that that's out the way, and it wasn't specific. So it was just like an outlet store. It was an outlet store, so it was pretty cheap. But at any rate, let's get into this video and what I have found out about this remake. I've seen some pictures, and there's actually one particular picture that has been released have been revealed from this remake, and it's just as I thought it would be. By the look of this specific picture, I just know this remake is gonna be so terrible. So terrible. I'm sorry. Not really, but it's gonna be terrible. It's not, I already know what it's gonna be like. It's, it was interesting at first. I mean, it still is interesting, but not in the sense that I'm like that excited to see it, because I'm just not that thrilled to see it. But at any rate, I'm just gonna tell you guys, or reveal a picture that I have seen from this remake that's been revealed, promo pic, and it's this picture of Chucky, kind of standing over Andy while he's sleeping.
There are no words.
God, I laughed so hard. When I laid my eyes on this picture. I laughed so hard. It was unbelievable how hard I laughed. They think that I literally have no words. All I did was laugh. Yep, that's what I did. Come on. Okay, let's talk about this picture a little bit. This picture. Now, this picture, okay, how Chucky looks in this picture, for one, was a lot different than how I've seen him look in the trailer. Look, I don't know, I just feel awkward calling him Chucky, because it's not Chucky. That's not Chucky. That thing is not Chucky, okay? Okay, there's talk about constipation, because that's exactly how he looks. He looks like he wants to cry. Yep, I said it. He looks like he is ready to cry. Like, he looks like he's in pain. And I'm like, what were they thinking? Honestly, they need to fix this. But of course, I guess they're not. So I literally have nothing else to say. That's the main picture I just wanted to like talk about because oh my gosh, that was literally the most funny picture. It's actually all over Instagram, you guys. This picture is all over Instagram, and the comments under this picture is so funny. They even made a little meme about it. The comments under that meme made me laugh so hard. It was so funny because I agree. I agree with everything these people are saying. Literally, it's a disgrace, in my opinion. It's a disgrace to Chucky for him to look like that. Now, some of the people may have different opinions about it. You know, that he's exceptionally ugly, okay? And even the actual, you know, and a lot of people would say, you know, the original Chucky was ugly too, but no, he actually looked really hard, okay? He in the beginning, like when you first watch, I don't know if you guys remember, like in the very first film, Child's Play, right? The original one. Let me just make that clear. He was, you know, my first time seeing that movie when I was a child, okay, I was genuinely scared, okay? That movie scared me for the very first time, but like, I think the more and more I watched it, I became more fascinated than scared, and I just became just obsessed. So, you know, that's when my love for this franchise developed, and I'm still love this franchise till like as of right now, like for years. So it's like I literally like sort of maybe almost too much idolize this franchise. So, you know, the very first Child's Play, first time watching it, maybe people are not such a huge fan of Chucky. Okay, but like the people who are fans, you know, I would think that they would think that for the first time seeing the movie was really like the Child's Play, very first movie, seeing it for the first time was really scary, and that it was scary for a reason. Like that's originality right there, and the fact that they're remaking it and making him look like that, it's like I said, it's a disgrace. But you know, on about his appearance, you know, in the original franchise, the good thing about Chucky in the original franchise was that his looks changed through each film. Like from Child's Play, you can literally, if you are a Chucky fan, you can literally tell which doll is from which movie. Like if you ever took one of those quizzes, like those horror quizzes, maybe you have it. I'm the dork that does that, like
Because I'm so obsessed.
you know, there's like these quizzes that would say, oh, which one from each film, like which doll belongs to each film. I would get every last one of them right. Like you can literally tell which doll is from which movie. So like, you know, they'll have like you know, the Child's Play 2 doll, and like, oh, where does this category go? And it's like, if you love this franchise, and if you're a Chucky fan, a hardcore Chucky fan like me, then you would know these things. Like you would know that his appearance through each film has changed. It's never stayed the same. Each and every one of them changed. And that's what I like about this franchise too, because it doesn't just stick with one look. I like that when it came to Bride of Chucky, he had a completely new look. He had a completely new makeover. The stitches, he looks hard as crap, like that. Like that's like the best look on him. Like come on, and it just gets better and better. Like now some people may have their different opinions on it, you know, but as for me, I like it. You know, I love it. But I will say the one specific appearance from the Chucky franchise of Chucky, I didn't like whatsoever. Not whatsoever, but I think like for the most part of this movie was Curse of Chucky, and I never liked his look. He looked like a Chinese baby doll. That's how he looked. His eyes were like, it just didn't look like him. It didn't look like Chucky, it didn't. He looked really odd. So, I really didn't like his look too much in Curse, but I think throughout the movie, it did change. His look did change. I think when the sister of Nico, Barb, she like takes off his she peels off his skin and then reveals the stitches. Okay, then I was okay with that. Like, he looked cool there. But before any of that, he didn't look right at all. And now there's this remake. I'm just saying, like, why does this keep happening? Like, but I had a feeling it was gonna happen
anyway.
Like, it was already etched in stone for me. Like, I just know he's not gonna look right in this movie. That's what I kept saying to myself. I just know. And now this picture proves it. This picture proves it. It's just so funny. It's so funny. And I can't get over it. There's also this other picture. So many pictures. So many. I feel like a lot of stuff is being shown. Even I've seen the trailer, the new trailer to Child's Play, and that really revealed a lot more. And even his face, even his voice. Now, I want to talk about his voice a little bit. Mark Hamill, who's voicing Chucky in this remake. I will give him props because he actually does sound like Chucky. Like, if you hear at the end of the trailer, he says,
"Good night, Andy."
And it's like, wow, he actually sounds like him. I was really like, wow, he actually sounds like him. But like, it's like still though, he doesn't look right. So it doesn't really matter. Like, doesn't really matter. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say anymore to any of this, any of that. But it's like, it's like everything's being pretty much, I'm not gonna say spoiled, but everything's being like shown, because it's getting closer. The release date is getting closer for this remake to finally be released, and everyone's gonna just go see it, have their opinions on it, and it's like, what's gonna happen afterwards? Like, I have a feeling this movie will fail miserably. I just feel that way. But other people, like I said, other opinions, but that's just my personal opinion. I feel like this movie is going to be an epic fail because of what I'm gathering from these pictures, from these promo pics. Okay, I don't like the way he looks at all.
At all.
Okay, I never even liked the way he looked when I first saw the poster, like the movie poster. I didn't like that, so I knew when we see him in trailers, he's not gonna look right. So it's like, I just knew it. But at any rate, it's still like this film that's still being hyped up for some reason. I don't understand. I mean, I could understand to an extent, but at the same time, like, for those Chucky fans out there, I don't understand why they're getting so hyped. Like, oh my gosh, can't wait to see this remake. Okay, well, okay, that's you, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
I just, with these promo pics, I don't have high hopes for this whatsoever. I don't, I never did from the first time it was announced that this remake was being made. So, it's just this never-ending thing, like this never-ending thing where these remakes are being made, and I think they're just gonna keep getting remade. Like, movies they're remaking The Craft, and I love that movie, and they're remaking it, and and I'm not saying, a remake just has to be done right for me to like it. It just has to be done right, Like, I really liked the remake of It. I really liked it, and I cannot wait till Chapter 2. Like, I cannot wait. But if they're not done right and properly, and they don't do the original justice, then it's not worth liking. Like, it's literally not. Like, it's just pointless. Everything's just pointless at this point. Everything's pointless because everything is being taken away. All the quality in stuff is being taken away. I just hate it. I hate it. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't. Like, I will still be seeing this movie, but like I said before, I don't expect much from it. It's just something to watch. I will of course do a review after I see this movie and everything. Yeah, there was this other picture, this other promo pic where I think it was with Andy and his mother were unboxing Chucky, and I could see him in the box. You know, there's one right there. So like, this is probably like around the time where, you know, it's his birthday. Yeah, and he gets it. He gets the doll for his birthday, and that's like the time where, you know, they're unboxing him. And I think there was this other promo pic where, you know, this guy was wrapped in like what, those Christmas lights, I think. So, you know, I can tell there's gonna be, and even throughout the trailer, like I've seen like, I can pause through the trailer and see a lot of death scenes coming on, like a lot. Like I can actually decipher which scene is gonna be a death scene. So yeah, but overall, I noticed a few things. I just had the feeling that this doll, this Chucky in this remake, is not going to live up to the original. It just won't. It just never will. Like, I respect Mark Hamill, I really do, and he sounds like Chucky, so I really like applaud him for that. But like, I don't think this will never live up to the actual and real real Chucky. Like this will never live up to Brad Dourif. It won't, or anyone who has ever participated in the original franchise. None of this even matters. Like, none of this even matters, to be honest. And you know, I actually thought I actually like watched this video where they were doing, you know, the entire Child's Play remake cast and like the director were basically like talking, or they were doing this hearing or whatever, and I forgot where it was at. It was like was it HorrorCon or something? I don't remember, but it was a video, and they were talking about, you know, the movie and everything, and you know, the director Lars Klevberg, he's basically saying like, you know, he is making this movie because he's a fan of the franchise and everything, and it's not really like taking away from him. He's saying that, you know, it's not really like taking away from, you know, the original Chucky. It's more so like just twisting things around, kind of seeing what would this be like if it was if Chucky was this way, or if the story was completely different and he wasn't like a killer a serial killer who got killed in a police raid or whatever. It wasn't, you know, practicing voodoo, and like what would this story be like if this was just like a doll that just went haywire, you know, this doll that just went completely berserk and is just killing folk. You know, that's his idea, but in my personal opinion, I really don't like that entire idea. Even when I read the synopsis, I never liked that idea, because it takes the interest and the curiosity away from the story. You know how in the original, you know, everything was so suspicious, as everything was so suspenseful, and so like you would question the characters, like, wait a minute, what? Like when you first see the Child's Play movie. But it feels like everything is pretty much told for us in this remake, even through the trailers. It's just like, oh, this doll just goes haywire and now it's killing everyone. It's like,
That can be done any day.
like, that's not unique at all, but you know, they're doing it. So like I said, I'm not gonna like, you know, put down the cast and, you know, the people who are involved in this remake. I'm not gonna put them down because they're, you know, they're doing what they're doing. They say they're a really good fan of you know, the actual franchise, you know, the people who are in charge of this remake. They say that they're really big fans of the franchise, the original franchise. So, you know, you can't take that away from them. You know, at least they're trying. I mean, but I wouldn't take this remake too seriously if you're a hardcore Chucky fan. If you're gonna be always on the original side. Like, I wouldn't take this remake too seriously, and I wouldn't take it like, you know, oh, this may be something new for like, or like, you know, the franchise is completely over now, which is not true. That's not true at all. You know, Don Mancini, he is still working on the Child's Play series, which I cannot wait for. And you know, he's still working up to it, and you know, this remake is not stopping anything. It's just, this remake is happening, even though it was very unexpected and it pretty much happened out of nowhere. It's happening, but that doesn't mean that it's like stopping the original franchise from continuing on to a fresh path, you know. Like, there are so many theories out there and what avenues and what different ways this franchise can go, and I just can't wait to see what Don Mancini comes up with. I really can't, because I feel like he is a very creative director and writer, and I just really cannot wait to I just cannot wait to see what he has in store for this like Child's Play series. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait till this is actually, I can't wait till it comes out. No, I can't wait till it comes into, you know, fruition. I just can't wait. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about, you know, the Child's Play remake and what I've learned about it so far. You know, the news, the new trailer, the promo pics, what I thought. I gave more of my thoughts about this remake, which I said before in my previous videos that it's been very draining, because I talk about this a lot and I rant on and on and on, but I kind of like enjoy it though, because it's kind of funny, because you know, when you rant about something that you don't agree with, you kind of, and you see yourself rant about it, it kind of makes you laugh and like, wow, you're really still talking, you're still going on with this. Like, when are you gonna stop? When you say you're gonna stop before and you're doing it again, so it's still funny. But at any rate, that's all I have to say about this. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this video. What do you think about this remake? Do you think, you know, that it's gonna be good? Your opinions. I would love to read your opinions, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I would love to do a review video. You know, I've been really like busy lately, but I would love to do like a reaction video, because I know you guys want me to react to certain things. I promise you I will get to that. I promise you. And I know I've been saying that for the longest. Please don't hate me, but I promise you I will get to it. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Don't open this door. I am doing a video. I gotta edit that out, Jesus.